Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to Watchbox, and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, tmosso@thewatchbox.com. It's in the description below. Your purchase and pricing email question line for buying this or any watch you see on any Watchbox platform. Please reach out to me directly. Email tmosso@thewatchbox.com for pricing. Today, we're discussing a watch launched in 2003, paying tribute to the 1952 original reference 4764. This is the Vacheron Constantin Toledo 1952 complete calendar. The Historique collection, launched in the late 80s, represents one of the first mainstream modern efforts to revive historic references using modern materials and fit and finish. Reissue watches are a big deal today, but back in the late 80s, Vacheron was virtually alone, along with Longines, in pioneering this concept. The model you see here, nicknamed Chocolatone, because it looks like a vintage chocolate candy, and because the Italians create all of the watch nicknames, it is Italian language. The watch is gorgeous and compact. It's not as big as it looks. In yellow gold, it's 35.5 millimeters from side to side. It is 12.9 millimeters thick, and from lug to lug, it's only 43.1 millimeters, albeit with a broad 22 millimeter spacing between the lugs. As you can see on my wrist, it's narrow across the wrist, really narrow, to the point where it comes nowhere near overlapping the edges. You could wear it on a wrist as small as 13.5 centimeters circumference, so yes, a lady could wear it. I will say this though, it wears a little bit larger than its nominal size. Though 35.5 across, think of it as more of a 39 millimeter round watch and you get a good idea. It is low enough to fit underneath the cuff and sloped on its side. The strap is a factory Vacheron Constantin strap. It is medium brown, large rectangular scale alligator leather with a matte finish on the top. There is some bolstering to give it thickness, a monotone stitch, and a sheer cut side showing the layers of leather. And on the underside, calfskin. You can also see there's no crimping, no gouging. This is a brand new factory strap. The watch is included with a matching yellow gold deployant clasp, double deployant action. You can see that Maltese cross motif inside the chassis of the clasp, and then again on the buckle. There is both media blasting and polishing internally. And the buckle is fixed to the strap using screws and bars. The case has a lovely layered appearance. It truly does look like melting, flowing chocolate. It has a fluid appearance to it, all in high polish with many different character lines. The only place it's satin finished is between the lugs on both ends. You can also appreciate that this timepiece includes a bezel that is one and the same as the case, so it's a monoblock. The case back allows the movement and the dial to be loaded through the reverse side. That monoblock construction creates a seamless appearance when viewed from the top. There is no break between bezel and case. You can see there are several pusher adjusters for adjusting the complete calendar with moon phase, and then you can see that there's a little bit of a recess to the crown inside the flank of the case, so it doesn't seem obtrusive. The dial is cut with a guilloche at center that has a curtain-like profile that falls from top to bottom across the center dial, and then a channel that serves as a track for the radial date. Outboard, we have a railroad with little triangular indices at the four corners. That can be used for tracing the minutes. The hour and minute hand are lovely polished yellow gold baton. Then we have diamond indices as well as Arabic numerals in yellow gold applique on the dial, along with an applied Vacheron logo. And you can see that we have a fired blue date hand in steel. We also have a black polished cannon pinion between the hands at center. We have coaxial moon phase and constant seconds. The watch does include hacking or stop seconds. We have vintage inspired blue printing on silver white day and month discs. So we have the moon phase, the day, the date, and the month. Turn it all over, and you can see that the reverse of the case is hand engraved with this term Toledo. The timepiece, of course, referencing the original Toledo designs of 1951 and this one of 1952. So the watch features a JLC-based movement that Vacheron Constantin calls 1125. It is a JLC 889, a long-standing relationship as Vacheron and Lecoultre have worked together since the late 19th century. The timepiece, of course, automatic winding with a 40-hour power reserve, features stop seconds, as that is a feature of the basic JLC 889. The automatic movement beats away at 28,800 vibrations per hour, pivots on 36 jewels, and As you would expect on a high horology watch, this complete calendar moon phase movement is adjusted in 5 positions, just like a chronometer would be. All of that, and it's 30 meters water resistant, just like a dress watch should be. Reach out to Team Mosso at thewatchbox.com for purchase and pricing details.